Hey everyone, I just want to make a quick video on homework 2.1 and show you how to graph a parabola in, in ALEKS to make it right. Okay, so what I'm looking at is this parabola, which is this negative 10 plus x squared. All right, and if we went ahead and we went ahead and graphed this. So if I went and let me get rid of all this stuff. So if I went ahead and I have this negative 10 plus x squared parabola, all right, which I'm just going to write as x squared minus 10. I just flipped it around. And I make a table of values to graph this. Now I see that it only is allowed to be where x is equal to or greater than negative 4 or less than 4. So when I have my x and my y's, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use my negative 4, and I'll do like a negative 2 and maybe a 0, a 2, and a 4, or something like that. Now if I go ahead and graph this, negative 4 squared is 16 minus 10 is 6. Negative 2 squared is 4, and 4 minus 10 is a negative 6. 0 minus 10 is negative 10. 2 squared is 4 minus 10, which is a negative 6, and 4 squared is 16 minus 10, which is 6. So those are my points. So I have 4, 6, 4, negative 4, 6, negative 2, 6. So if I go ahead, I have a negative 4, 6 is right there, closed circle. I had a negative 2, 6, which is right there. I had a 0, 10. I had a 2, negative 6, and a 4, 6. So a 2, negative 6. Now the 4, 6, that is an open circle. And the reason is because when we see over here that this symbol right here does not have a line under it. So that is an open circle. So now let's go ahead and graph our parabola. First thing we're going to do is put it on the vertex, the lowest point. We have to decide, does it go up or does it go down? When it goes up, I click. And then I line it up to a point. Perfect. Now the problem is that when we're looking at our parabola like this, right, we have this line of 4 and this line of 2, where it can only go up to here and it can only go up to, well, that's a bad line. I'll do another one. Right, you have a line here, and say it can only go up to here, and it can only go up to here. So all of this has to get erased, and all of this on this side has to get erased. So the way you do that is, you look at your point, and you see that's at 4, 6. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the cutting tool, and I know that this has to end at 4, 6. So I'm going to type in a 4, and then I'm going to type in a 6. And I'm going to hit plot point to edit graph. I click that, and there is my 4, 6 is this one. So now I can go ahead with my eraser and just erase this portion, and that's gone. To do the other one is negative 4, 6. And I hit plot to edit graph. Now you see how there's a little mark on that point. So now I can go ahead and erase that. And then I can go ahead and graph the rest of my piecewise function. All right? Now, when it asks if it's continuous or not, it wants to know, are there any breaks here? Well, this one here, where it says x is less than negative 4 is always 8. And there is no equal sign. So that just means when x is less than negative 4, it's 8. So at 8, I'm going to put an open circle. And then I know my line. And I know that's my line over there, going always left on 8. And then I know I have my 2x minus 2. So what is greater than or equal to 4? So I know at 4, I can go ahead and have this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot this. I start at negative 2, okay? And I go up 2 over 1, up 2, over 1, up 2, over 1, and I would land up 2, over 1, and up 2, over 1. See how I land right on that point? Up 2, over 1. So now I can go ahead and I can graph this. Oops, wrong way. So now I've gone ahead and I graphed this. The only problem is that, once again, it can't be on the left side of 4. So what I'm going to do is hit my cutting tool. I'm going to put in 4, 6 again, because that's where that one ends. Go to my eraser, and I erase this. And then I'll go ahead and erase all these points that are on that side. Oops, and I erased my line. So my line, I got to fix, starts there, goes there, and now I'm good. Now, is this continuous? No, because it has a gap. When I check, I was right. All right, so I know it's a little complicated, but that's kind of the way it works. So I hope you'll be able to work around it.